Hello, friends. I hope you're back because you love rock and roll. So put another dime in the jukebox because today, on the intersection of punk music and queer identity, we're going to be talking about Joan Jett, as well as the band she got her start in, the Runaways. Plus, I fully acknowledge I've been talking a lot about men. So without further ado, welcome to episode 4, so titled Queens of Noise, for the women behind the music, as well as a track by the Runaways. The band was managed by Kim Fowley and consisted of lead vocalist Cherie Currie, guitarist and additional vocalist Joan Jett, additional guitarist Jackie Fox, bassist Lita Ford, and drummer Sandy West. When the Runaways got their start, they were all around 15 and 16. Their age and gender added a lot of risk factors to getting involved in the rock and roll scene, which was male-dominated and exploitative. Kim Fowley abused the girls and also did not give them the majority of their earnings. Despite this, the band saw great success and put on multiple sold-out shows. Although the film The Runaways, starring Kristen Stewart as Joan Jett and Dakota Fanning as Cherie Currie, has large fictionalized portions, there was a scene of Fowley guiding the band through rehearsals by throwing blunt objects at them and teaching the girls to defend themselves on stage. They developed a very punk, in-your-face attitude as seen in the film as well as actual performances. Our first intersection example starts with Cherie Currie, the lead singer of the Runaways. In her memoir, Neon Angel, she describes taking inspiration from David Bowie's style. Specifically, the story is two-pronged. Part of emulating Bowie's Ziggy Stardust cut and makeup was to cope with an assault. The other was to defend a schoolmate who was bullied for no reason. Cherie wanted to challenge the people to say something to her, to draw attention away from the individual being bullied. This "I dare you to try me" attitude is very classic punk. Additionally, when discussing Bowie, Cherie discusses her bisexuality. She states it was cool to be a bisexual. In the film based on her memoir, the aforementioned biopic starring Stewart and Fanning, there's a scene which implies that Cherie and Joan slept together. This is exacerbated by the fact that Jackie Fox had made comments that it appeared everyone in the band was gay. Joan, who was inspired into the music scene by the Sex Pistols, has always said that her sexuality is described in her songs. She has never attributed a specific word to her evident queerness. One such song was created in her time with the Runaways. It's called I Wanna Be Where the Boys Are. The chorus is notable. I wanna be where the boys are. I wanna fight how the boys fight. I wanna love how the boys love. I wanna be where the boys are. Joan has also been very vocal about women's rights for a long time. When the Runaways were no more, Joan formed the Blackhearts. Initially, this band was turned down. Labels were saying their music was garbage, as well as throwing sexist comments Joan's way. This experience is chronicled in the Blackhearts video for Bad Reputation. Eventually, the band formed their own label to welcome artists that were frequently rejected. After successful hits, the labels came crawling back. Not only does this show a passion for uplifting marginalized voices, it's a standard punk way of saying fuck you to the system. Joan is still active in the music scene today, collaborating with other punks and/or women artists. We've talked a lot about who may or may not be queer and involved in the punk scene. Finally, we can count Cherie Currie as one who straddles both worlds. And although Joan has not labored herself after all these years, I mean, just look at her. Listen to her music. She said it's all laid out. There's not much more to read into here. Thanks for sticking around as this series continues to develop. From here on out, pretty much everything is fair game. The new, the old, the queer, the questionable. To be completely honest with you, I haven't quite decided who to talk about in the next episode. Tune in next month to be surprised. As always, please feel free to share your thoughts, ideas, and suggestions in the comments, and remember to like and subscribe. Bye!